Hello, welcome to JB20 News. Today is the 6th day, October 2025. How is your Monday going? And today is a kind of a public holiday for teachers in Nigeria, and they celebrated Teachers' Day yesterday, and today is public holiday. So that means that a lot of teachers are now enjoying themselves at home, no work, and then a lot of parents are complaining about the children who disturb them mostly at home and those who are still maybe going to their working places. So let's quickly look at today's news headlines. Now, look at it. Terrorism in retired generals back calls for state of emergency. Now, this is a kind of lucky. This is lucky about the kind of the former chief of defense staff. So now looking at it, situation here, a lot of other chief of staff and those who are retired generals, they are also made it clear that yes, they backed the idea was the lucky about talk about this calling the state of emergency all over the country. I mean, all over the states in Nigeria. And that is because of the insecurity that has become menace, in the face of the Ebilocon's government. And that is what we are talking about, that how would River State be experience emergencies without the kind of highly killings and the kidnapping taking place. None of them happen. They don't much. If they happen, unlike the states like Kwara, talk about Plateau, talk about Borno State, talk about other states that had experienced a series of bandit attacks, more of like a community cleansing or ethnic cleansing, more of like religious attacks and so on. But you know what? We are going to just be saying the kind of things, saying this, complaining, and just be complaining, but the government doesn't care. He say it doesn't care. He say he does not even listen, even watch the new social media anymore because they have insulted a lot of him. That is just what we are saying. And I think that kind of statement is showing that he doesn't care. But I hope that by 2027, it will not come again and say, yes, I want to go to all the places. Remember, in the headline, we are going to see where he traveled to on 10 days visit, I call it, in Lagos. Let's move on to the next one. This one is Tinubu's 10-day Lagos working visit. Returns to Abuja. So he spent 10 days, meaning that on the 26th September, he has been in Lagos and is visiting Lagos, his own, the state he built. And now he traveled to Jos because of the mother of is this chairman of APC? That passed on, then it went there to commemorate or to send condolences to the chairman of APC. But the issue came up that the other times had happened in Plateau. He didn't travel to that place to kind of commemorate to those. More than 100 people have lost their lives because of the bandit attack against them. And those people that attack them, they tend to maybe run away to Zafara area because of the boundary they share together, and it's very easy for people for the bandits to enter the Jos and kill and perpetrate their evil and the killings, and then move on their way to maybe the Sarawa bush or forest where they will feel like it's hidden. And then, but he didn't do that. He didn't travel to that place. So I think Atiku made such statement regarding that it should not, make it look like he's scarce. That why are you traveling now? Because it's your own party chairman's mother that lost alive, not because as a result of the bandits, but maybe as a result of old age. Then you can go there. But when community needs you to be there, you didn't go. But I hope that. And I said that he also talked about, he talked with investors in Lagos and and the different kind of meetings he had in Lagos. So let's hope that it will turn to positive results. NNPCL eyes 1.8 million barrels daily output before end of 2025. Now, according to the the statement he made, the Bayo Ojulari made it clear that this is what they are hiring, and his name sounded like is what as we see according to the literal meaning. But let us look at it now. He said that he discussed with Tinubu, who is petroleum minister, who is also the president of the country, and he said that he has been charged to say that they work towards it after August and September rehabilitation or some kind of maintenance that went on during on the processing or the crude oil extraction. So now let's look at it now. Tinubu is the petroleum minister, and then also the Ojulari is current chief executive of NNPCL Limited, meaning that perhaps Tinubu put him there and removed Kyari, and then he put him there, and he's charging him, talking to him, and again, a lot of things have been going on in the NPC, and I believe that Tinubu cannot say he's not aware about it. Now, let's look at it again, critically. If you see it now, he's still talking about 3 million barrels in 2030. Now, Tinubu is still talking about second time when there's no election. He said that you want to make it to from 1.8, you want to target 1.8 by the end of the year, and then to up to 3 million barrel per day, meaning by 2030. I don't know why why Tinubu is so talking about 8 years plans. Talk about 4 years. Do what you can do. If your work is okay, then you don't need to even be telling us what about it. All the projects of Buhari, I believe that Tinubu, most of them had been abandoned or had not been taken serious. He has changed all those plans, all those things. He has scattered them and put it his own, maybe reform. They call it reform, or they call it different kind of names, Renew Hope, and he's doing different things entirely. So as you can see now, the price of dollar is crashing against naira, but still we have not seen sign of the decrease in the price of fuel. Despite the fact that I say that the price of fuel in Nigeria will be determined by international price. But at the end of the day, if the dollar is losing ground, we expect fuel price to be coming down too, because of the issue about the value of our currency. But let's move on to the next one. Secondary school certificate enough for political office, says Shehu Sani. Shehu Sani, this is a man that shared transistor radios for his secondary students when he was Senate. And also, he also received an award from Tinubu lately, not quite long. And also now he making statement concerning the principal of STI that talk about science, technology, and innovation. That is Nanji. Nanji, according to the report, the investigation, Nanji claimed that he finished from university, and also he has certificate, and then during this training in the Senate. But at the end of the day, Premium Times, the investigation revealed that truly he did not finish school. He did not finish university, and then again, he did not have certificate. So that means there's a forgery case here now. And remember, in 2018, Kemi Adesun also had issue with that issue when he was Minister of Finance, and they were labeling the President perhaps she did not want to engage in kind of malpractice, accepting nonsense in the ministry. They look for a way or say that they claim, they made clear that she used NYC forged certificates. And in the process, she was sacked or she resigned, according to the story. So the way they did it, after they sacked her or after she resigned, she got another job, another international job. But as you can see now, so Shehu Sani is saying that you don't need the university to be this. Don't lie, don't do that. That don't advocate that you should not do it again. That you just say claim, I mean, should present what he has. Understand that ministry, being a minister in Nigeria is not just small job. And also, the way it sounded in support of Inanji, and to try to say Inanji should not be crucified, but Inanji shouldn't have said that he has this certificate. But the way he started in a soft way, unlike the way he used to talk when he was in the opposition. But now he's more of the APC now than even other party. Let's see how he's going to be, how everything will end. Let's move on to the next one because of time. Last one. Prosecute guilty officials. Peter Obi reacts to minister's certificate case. This is the issue. That's why it's trending. Inanji, the minister of the STI, meaning that's science, technology, and innovation. Now, looking at it, Peter Obi jump into the matter and say, no, you know what? Let this person should face kind of the case, and there should be no issue. The INEC has accepted kind of forgery cases in the past. Maybe because he's trying to refer to Tinubu's Chicago State University, and when Tinubu said that exposing his credentials will lead to irreparable damage, irreparable image, meaning that his image will not be able to be repaired. And that is what the response was when they were trying to find out the authenticity of Tinubu's certificate. And then before you know it, we were seeing the F in as a gender, meaning that Tinubu who studied then was female. And again, that kind of error is not just small error, it's very, very crucial. But I think it's made it clear that I think accepted all these things without verification, and then after the election, I think will tell you to go to court. And when you go to court, the court will tell you that there is nothing they can do, that it's a pre-electoral processes or cases, not post. So this is the kind of funny thing about this is INEC to judiciary. Everything about the country is becoming so messed up. But I believe that we will get there someday when the evil ones, those corrupt leaders who have been stealing, who are still currently stealing our commonwealth, that Nigeria, so that Nigeria can become the hub of Africa, the tech hub, and also in every area, every sector of the country. But the question is our currency that is so useless and that does not have any power. Just ordinary biscuit, you'll be hearing 500 naira to buy biscuit. There are so many things in the market that you wonder that are we in this country? This is not the country we used to know in 2015 downward, when before APC came on board, that came up with the hope of change, try to change naira, dollar to 1 naira, and to try to turn fuel to be so cheap. But you know what? Not time to again because of today. I don't want to jump pack a lot of things, but see, that's life for you. Let's see that whatever things we are doing, let's make sure we remember our name. A good name is better than great riches, and that is what the scripture says. So this is how I can go today. By God's grace, see you tomorrow.